I'm going up by the school to hand out free candy.
Okay. I'll let you know when the cops come.
All right. Customer's got some cool things in their car. This guy here, it's got a little thing here. We can make it sound like a horse. Oh, that's a horse. Oh, baby. What the heck, people? Anyhow, sitting inside the 2008 Nissan. It is a Pathfinder, I think this model is. And it's got some weird wonky stuff. I think I know what's going on with it. So we're going to take a little drive, show you what's happening. Let me get you spun around here. Actually, I'm going to freehand you here. Let's pull out here in the road. So what happens is, oh, right there, the ABS kicked on. So when we drive down the road and we swerve and or turn a corner, the slip light comes on. And we're not really slipping. So let's hang a Louie here. Watch in the upper right hand corner. If you can see it. Whoa, slip, 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 slip. And it comes right to a grinding halt. Well, watch this. So, and it's not just turning the steering wheel that does this. It's actually jostling the vehicle side to side. So the pitch and roll, the yaw. So if we get her to wobble. So what's that tell us, folks? Well, that tells me, just like somebody is just typing in the comments, redo your 0-point calibration on your steering wheel sensor, bro. Could be. I doubt it. It probably has a failed steering angle sensor, is my thought. Because what it is, you know, when we jerk the wheel like this, and the accelerometer sees the vehicle leaning to one side, but it's not seeing the steering wheel input. And there we go. And it's kicking the ABS on. You ready? We'll try turning the shop. Not using the brakes, but she's slowing me down. So let's grab a scan tool, see if our steering angle sensor works. So in the ABS, we have the steering angle signal. And I'll sit here and move the wheel like this. And we can see it stays at 0 degrees. Just as I suspected. And then we've got our G sensor. Hey, what's up, G? And then we'll jerk the vehicle side to side. It should get something. Yeah, there we go. We got a little reading out of that. So that seems to be working. Go to special functions. We can try to do a steering angle adjust. I doubt that's going to work. Keep steering wheel is in a neutral position. Drive straight ahead and touch start. Let me move her back and forth here, folks. There's a little animal sound generator. Let's see. I think you got to get it up about 10 miles an hour here. Let's see. Drop her and try. There we go. All right. Start. Adjustment complete. So now let's go make sure it doesn't work. And that live data. Come on, baby. There we are. Steering angle is at 0. And it's still at 0. So that doesn't work. We have to focus our efforts on the steering angle sensor, where it lives, how to test it, kind of take it from there. We've got the battery unhooked for us. It says to remove the airbag. And then we have to use a... Oh, somebody's already been in here. She is all chowdered up. That's handy. It says use a 4 to 6 millimeter poking device. We're going to use a 6 millimeter Allen key. And apparently you just push in here and then, oh, an airbag clicks out, I guess. Let's see. Do that again. Mother lover. Look at that. That worked pretty well. 6 millimeter Allen key. And then, can we just do a video on this? Or I recorded one anyways, I don't know if it's out live. On a Honda. Let me get a little pocket screwdriver. We'll get everything unhooked in here. Today's episode of Self-Made Auto is brought to you by Gear Wrench Pocket Screwdrivers. Not a sponsor. Well, I guess they are. They sent them to me. A little mini pry bar. Looks handy. Yeah, does it make it a sponsor if you just send stuff in the mail? I don't know. So this has a little push tab. We've got to push down to release this ground, I think. Let me get my digits back here. Get that one off, then we can flip it over. Son of a mother. Guess every guy's somebody's son of a mother, right? Let's see. Push, 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 baby. There she goes. There's that ground wire. So it must have the horn button built into the back of this thing. So now we have to figure out how to release the airbags. Somebody's been in how chewed up that is. That ain't my fault. Don't get all judgy. So we just pick up these little black things here with our gear wrench miniature pry bar. So it looks like somebody is in there just chewing on this one. So it makes you wonder what we're going to find if somebody's already been in here doing this. So now the airbag is unhooked. Oh, made you jump. Not really. Let's see. So inside the steering wheel, let me show you what we were pushing on. Bring it over here where you folks can see. So you've got this little retainer right here. There's one of these on each side of these little springy doodads here that lock the airbag in. And what I was doing, I was coming up in from the hole down here, down on the bottom, and just pushing on this retainer. And you can see how it works. Work that clip, boy. So there's that. That's how that works. Now we have to get a wrench that'll fit that, whatever size that may be. Might be 17, might be 19. And then we're going to push in this little clip right here. We can get to this one. Get that one unhooked. So, but that is a handy little pry bar, not gonna lie. And then these wires are gonna go back through with a clock spring, because from what I'm reading, or what I'm seeing, need to make a lot of noise over there. The steering angle sensor is separate from the clock spring. Jason's bringing us the appropriate tools. Let's see, 19, I'm guessing. Boom, first try. Alright, we'll get that off. Oh boy, somebody's been in here. See the center mark on the shaft? Ooh. See the center mark on the steering wheel?
Somebody's had our part.
Ah, and I'm a ding dong. I didn't pay attention when I was driving it if it was crooked, but these are not lined up how they should be. There's that. Thank you very much. Nuts. Let me show you. Enhance. Enhance. See the problem, folks? We got this one here facing just about 1 o'clock. The one on the actual steering wheel is about 12 o'clock. Typically, you line those up. I don't recall when I was driving it if the steering wheel was straight. My fault. However, we're going to put it back exactly where it was in case it is straight and somebody did a wheel alignment to correct their mistake instead of doing it the right way. So I'm going to put a little paint mark where this one is. I like to use 2 paint marks, just for kind of some redundancy here to make sure we're good. Plus we got the video footage. We got the video footage to prove it in case they take us to court. I don't think we're not gonna go to court. Lady just wants her car to work right. Pull, 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 mother love. Sometimes you get lucky. No, yes I did. I got lucky. Today's my lucky day. I need the steering wheel puller when you brought the guns. Okay, take the nut back off. That's 19 mil. Put it in the cup holder. Very gingerly remove this. Your airbag wires are going to come through the hole. Don't forget that. Now don't go getting this thing all wadded up on you. Let's get our column covers off. I like to look at pictures, to be honest with you. Location pin, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think we're good. Let's figure out how these column covers come off. Usually there's screws. I do feel some screw holes there. Where's our little pocket screwdriver there, fellas? Not in my pocket right here. What's up in here? Anything we can get with a pocket screwdriver? Nope, feels like something special. So I'm gonna look under here, see what we need, get these covers off. Looks like a Phillips head. Looks like only 2 of them because the third one's missing, because hey, when you fix something, why fix it right? There's one screw. That just pisses me off. I mean, it's not like you put 700 screws back in the dash and you forgot one. You left out 33.33% of them when you did this one, fella. You ding dong. Of course, who knows how much crap is broken on this. What holds these halves together? Man, it looks like they got in here with a Sawzall or something. This one's all broken, chewed up to pieces. That's awesome. This one's... Ay, ay, ay. We got it popped apart here. Let's get it off. Show you. Let's see what's supposed to hold this thing together. You can see every single one of the tabs. Looks like somebody, I don't know what the thunder they got in there with, but just frustrating because sometimes, you know, you pop this stuff apart and, you know, it's just been messed with so much. There we go. Get that one up. Get this piece out. That's going to be like the Honda we just did. We're going to leave this piece in. Let's see here. Come on, there we go. That slid out, so what's that got? It's got a little latch there. Latch here, these things. Every single one of these things is all bent over, but it's got the majority of them. This was the third screw that was missing, so we'll see if we can't find a screw to at least go back in it, so at least our work looks decent. Let's try this again. Shop slow, running out of business, turn on a camera, try to do something. So we're going to take a couple screws out here, which I think, just looking at it, looks like it holds on these switches, which I think we have to get out of our way. Maybe it holds on this whole mess. What's up here? Ooh, a little tab. A little tabby do. Alright, we got some connectors. Where's our new gear wrench pry bar? I should have left that connected there, fella. There we go. Let's see if we can get that one undone. Come on, fella. Push that one down. Come on, baby. Well, that ain't working for me. Stupid gear wrench. Let's see, another connector down here in the bottom. Let's see how this one works. Looks like the same thing. That one is all boogered up. Awesome. Let's have a closer look. Push down, it's pushed down and release. Just had to get a closer look. And then we got another one down here, which I think is the one for the steering angle sensor down here on the bottom. See if I can get this tab undone. This one's really messed up. There we go. That one released. Oh, I had a good release. And, steering angle sensor, there she is. And that was the one that we got into there. So let's take, just for grins and giggles, let's unhook these ones. If we can. Because this is for the airbag here. We know that because it's yellow. And boogered up to beat the band there. There is that one. Maybe the gray one's got to come out first. Yes, sir, it does. Gray one comes out. Then old yeller. That'll trick you. They kind of piggyback on each other like that. So one locks in the other one. So keep that in mind. We still got this straight. Now that we're down to the meat and taters of it, I wonder if the steering angle sensor is turning. I don't know which part of it is which, because that's part of the steering angle sensor there. Is that what rotates? And if so, what engages into it? Because it doesn't look like anything engages into it. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's plug this back in. We're going to plug our steering angle sensor in. Because it doesn't look like anything is engaging into it. We're going to check for some data. It means we're going to have to hook the battery back up. But before we do that, let's just use a little logic here, folks. Fact of the matter is, somebody's been in here. You know, we could tell with the missing screws and the stuff that's broken. That tells me it was at a shop and somebody was in here. So what were they doing in here? Chances are I could probably call the customer and find out, but I'd be willing to bet that this little ding dong here has been changed. The clock spring's been changed, I'm thinking, because if we look at the hue of the white, it's much brighter white than anything else. But I don't know, because why would they have been fiddling with the airbag switches if, you know, or the connectors here? Why are these all chowdered up if they were new and they just had to plug them in? But the fact of the matter is, nothing touches this steering angle sensor right here. I shouldn't be able to rotate that by hand. It should engage into the clock spring, which is right here. You know, so when we rotate the clock spring, it should rotate the steering angle sensor with it, is my assumption. So I am curious to know, because nothing on the steering angle sensor appears to be broken. It does appear to be mounted correctly. This is quite peculiar. Something is not right here. Perhaps what we should do is call the customer and ask them, did you have an airbag light on? Did you have steering wheel buttons or cruise buttons or something that wasn't working at some point? And did somebody replace a part for you? Just because, like I say, that seems a lot shinier white than anything else here. It's made by Mr. Niles. Yeah, because something's definitely wrong here. There's no way the steering angle sensor could read without something engaging it to turn. And when it's set back up on here, it's not like the steering wheel hits it, right? Nope, there's nothing on the steering wheel hub that engages it. The steering wheel hub engages this white donger here that moves our clock spring, which I believe in turn should move the steering angle sensor. So indeed, we may have a good sensor, but we may have a wrong clock spring installed. That'll be handy, because we don't have one of those. I'll click that back up there. Let's find another piece of the puzzle. Oh, and the plot thickens. Well, folks, I got the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help my customer. So I called the young lady. I said, lady, I don't know much, but I know you ain't telling me the whole story here. And then the whole story came out. We're going to stick that back on there so I can pull it outside. And she writes, bought the car, used, had an airbag light on. Before they drove the vehicle home, the guy said he's going to fix it. And he did. And then it wasn't shortly long after that, the horn quit working. So out of her 30-day warranty or whatever, she takes it back to another shop, tells them the horn doesn't work. Well, evidently the vehicle was at that shop for over a month. And they got it back, and apparently the horn works now, but they've had this problem ever since. So that was the very condensed version of what she told me. So she didn't seem to be too thrilled, but she also didn't seem to be too surprised when I told her that I think the work that she had previously done was wrong. So somebody, she didn't know exactly parts and what they were changing, but somebody had been in here meddling with things they ought not to be meddling in. Long story short, I've got us a clock spring coming from Nissan, and evidently it comes with these little guys here, which I think is weird because they pop right out. You just click the little tabs, and you can take it with you if if you're on the go lifestyle. But evidently it comes with these things. I don't know, maybe there's a supersession and these ones don't fit, but so we won't break them just in case. We try not to break stuff. This one's all wiggly in there. That one doesn't even clip in, so that's why that one's all wiggly. But anywho, that's that, folks. Tell your mechanic the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Stick around. Look for part 2. I've got to pull it outside now. It's going to have lots of lights on. And we'll pick up on this tomorrow if I got time to do it tomorrow. So, thanks for watching.